Hello everyone, my name is Damien from DKBrickStudios, and today we'll be taking a look at my Pillar of Autumn from Halo. So before we get started, let's let that intro roll and we will get started with this, shall we, lads? Alrighty, so here we are, and here she is, the Pillar of Autumn. This thing is huge. I'm not gonna lie, this thing is massive. This is an absolute unit. And I mean that. If we go up to here to model info, I rarely pull this up because I hope this actually shows up for you guys in the video. But if it doesn't, I'll tell you how long this thing is in length, in inches. This thing in length is 16.1 inches. That's over a foot in length. The height is 4 inches and the width is 3.8. So this thing is huge, and I mean huge, with 3 U's, a couple G's in there. So yeah, let's get in on this thing. This thing might be a little long just because we're going to be going over multiple sections of this ship. So here's the front portion of this ship. As you can see here, we have like this little section here that juts out on the front of the ship. This little bit that juts out, that's here as well. I don't know what these two bits are, but they are a thing. I know what this is. This is a cannon. This is supposed to be a cannon. This is a cannon. That's their gun. That's another, like, detailing there. It's all angular. This is a giant thing of hinge pieces, hinge bricks, like legit. This thing's mostly hinge bricks that are making up this assembly. They're making up all the giving it all its angles, and I mean that, like legit. So yeah, we can check here. There's nothing much really on this ship. You can kind of see how that's attached. It's attached by a 2x2 brick. That's one of the 2x2 bricks, 2x4 bricks. That's all them 2x2 bricks that are back there. But in between, that is a 2x10. That's holding that assembly together. So yeah, there's that assembly. Little assembly there. You can kind of see more cannons. It's same on both sides, as you can see here. Now into this section. This thing was a fun portion of the build. Oh boy, okay, the front was easy to figure out. This section here, I'm going to highlight it. This section here was a bit of a pain to figure out. This whole thing was a pain in the ass to build. And then this thing wasn't that bad. I might have made this thing a little long. It might need to be shorter. I don't know. If it needs to be, you can make that modification yourself. If you want to make it accurate, go on ahead. We have the slope that goes along here that leads into this raised section here. We have a couple turrets on the back as well, which is accurate and is on both sides. We have I believe that's supposed to be some detailing, but that's not detailing. That might be detailing. I don't know. Honestly, this thing's just a giant assembly of gray bricks. Of gray parts. I swear to forking God. But it's accurate. I'll say that. It's accurate. It's an accurate piece of bricks. Jesus Christ. And then we have the back here, as always. Not much there. We do have the engines, and mostly accurate where they need to be. There's missing 2 that go along here, but that's the whole thing there. I didn't want to get into, so I didn't really add them there, but you can add them there if you want, but we have all the other engines that need to be there. So yeah. God, this thing is so huge, it's hard to get it in a frame. This thing's probably one of my bigger models. This is like one of the bigger models. That, along with the Radis and the Profundity. This is up there with the bigger models. But I mean, it had to be. I mean, it has to be the length. I mean, the length fits. I actually kind of lined it all up with an image I had to help out. And actually, these sections are actually aligned where they needed to be. And before I even did that. So, I mean, it worked. That technique worked. So, yeah, I mean, I really don't know where else to go over this thing. We do have the slopage on back here. It's not exactly how I would have liked it to be at for this back section. And I am looking at this plate here, this 4x10. You can kind of identify it because it's highlighted. And it's the same for all the other ones back here. But I could have done a bit more, but I didn't really want to push it because I can't really go much farther than how I have it. I mean, yes, I could get rid of this plate, but I mean, but I want to kind of hide up all the plates, the bricks that are, the studs that are back there. So here's the underside. This thing does not have a base. If you want to build a base, you're gonna want to do it somewhere in the middle section here. You're gonna want to make a hard point somewhere in the middle here, like a little like a brick 1x1, 1x2 with a Technic brick with a hole in it or two, and you can build yourself a stand to hold this damn thing. But yeah, it's gonna be laying like from back here. Most of it is supported back here, and it's gonna be resting forward. So yeah, I think that's it with this thing. I honestly have no freaking clue what else to talk about this damn ship. But yeah, like I said, I think that's basically it. I mean, I don't know what else to talk about. So yeah, this is Damien from DKBrickStudios signing off. Please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on notifications. Comment down below what models you'd like to see in the future. I would love to hear those. Those recommendations could become the next model on the channel. So yeah, that could be the next thing here. So yeah, of course, with all the planning and all that I have to do, but yeah, it could be. And yeah, what else? Is there anything else I need to mention here? This is Damien from DKBrickStudios. No, before I sign off, please check out the description down below. I have the link to my friend's novel, The Chase Series Rise. It is a great novel. I would highly recommend it. Also, check out DK Gaming Studios. It is a great channel. I would highly recommend giving that a look. Also, check out all my socials. Link to those are also linked to all in the description down below as well. So yeah, this is Damien from DKBrickStudios signing off. Please remember may the force and the force of others be with you always. I'll see you all in the next video. So yeah, you can see how many freaking steps this thing is. But I'm gonna cut it a little short with that. But so yeah.
Birds of a feather, well weathered together, chasing the dark from the night. Trust in your feelings and find a new hope. Take your best shot and let go.